Good morning and welcome to the Brave Bison Group PLC Annual General Meeting. Throughout this recorded meeting, attendees will be in listen-only mode. Questions are encouraged and can be submitted at any time by the Q&A tab situated on the right-hand corner of your screen. Just simply type in your questions and press send. Questions will be addressed at the start of today's AGM. The company may not be in a position to answer every question submitted today. However, all questions will be reviewed with responses published on the Investor Meet Company platform where it is appropriate to do so. I'd now like to hand you over to Oliver Green, Chairman. Good morning to you, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I would like to welcome you to the annual general meeting of Brave Bison Group PLC. I'm Oliver Green, Chairman of the company, and I will act as Chairman of this meeting. It is now 10 a.m. I've been advised that a quorum, being 2 members present in person or by proxy, is present, and I declare the annual general meeting open. I would now like to introduce the board. On my right, Philippa Norridge, Chief Financial Officer. On my left, Theo Green, Chief Growth Officer, and Matt Law, our Non-Executive Director. We released the following AGM statement to the London Stock Exchange this morning at 7 a.m. We are pleased to report that trading in the first 5 months of 2022 has been strong and ahead of management expectations, with management's focus now having shifted firmly to maintaining the positive momentum through the second half of the year and into 2023. Whilst we are paying close attention to macroeconomic headwinds, we remain confident in our strategy of combining digital media and marketing services businesses with an owned and operated digital media network. We believe that a recessionary environment will accelerate the shift away from traditional advertising methods, such as TV and outdoor, and into digital channels, where it is much easier to demonstrate how campaigns are driving outcomes and sales. As such, our management team is focused on delivering the 6 key tenets of our business plan. By way of reminder, these are as follows. Relaunching our trade brand. This initiative will bring together the 3 acquisitions we have made under a single Brave Bison brand, enhancing our ability to cross and upsell to our existing customers and increase revenue per customer. Number 2, growing our digital media network. We have seen good success over the past 12 months, particularly on YouTube and Snapchat, and we are winning new channels and shows on a monthly basis. Brave Bison's digital media network is a key point of differentiation when working with customers, and we are keen to expand our footprint in this growing market. Number 3, implementing our distributed operating model. Brave Bison currently employs or contracts a quarter of its staff outside the UK, and new roles are currently open in multiple territories across Europe and South Africa. Our HQ will be in London for the foreseeable future, but we seek to hire the best professionals unconstrained by physical location, widening our access to talent. Number 4, making tactical bolt-on acquisitions. Brave Bison is profitable and cash generative, allowing us to make targeted acquisitions. We are seeing an increase in potential opportunities, and our pipeline is robust. Number 5, reducing fixed costs. Non-people overheads, particularly property and IT, will be right-sized over the next 12 to 18 months, with a positive impact on operating margins. Number 6, developing our board governance and IR strategy. We are actively looking to further strengthen our board with the appointment of a new non-executive director. Further to this, we are taking steps to improve our financial, ESG, and governance reporting, as well as being in regular communications with both new and existing shareholders. We thank you for your continued support and look forward to updating shareholders further in a scheduled trading update in respect of the first half of this year, to be released mid-July 2022, and on further progress throughout the year. Turning to the formal proceedings, the business of today's meeting is set out in the notice of annual general meeting, which was published and sent to shareholders on the 27th of May of this year. As shareholders have had the notice in their hands for the requisite period, I propose that the notice is taken as read. Are there any objections? I should like to proceed by dealing with all questions from shareholders on any matters relevant to the business of the meeting at the outset, before we move on to the voting on the resolutions themselves. This is because we have a number of resolutions, and in my view, We'll only be able to deal with the voting more quickly in this manner, while still giving shareholders time to ask all the questions that they may have. Please give your name, and if you are a proxy or corporate representative, the name of the shareholder you are representing when asking any questions. Thank you for your questions. I would like to point out that resolutions 1 to 3 will be proposed as ordinary resolutions requiring a simple majority to be passed, and resolution 4 will be proposed as a special resolution which to be passed requires a majority of 75% in favour of the resolution. The board confirms that in its opinion, the proposed resolutions are in the best interests of the shareholders of the company as a whole and recommends that shareholders vote in favour of them. To more accurately reflect the views of shareholders of the company, voting today will be done by way of a poll on each of the resolutions put to the meeting, rather than a show of hands. I am appointing our registrar, Link Group, to act as scrutineer. All eligible shareholders or their appointed proxies would have been handed a poll card at registration. If you require a poll card or have a query on completing the poll card, please raise your hand and a representative from Link will attend you. Once all votes have been taken on the resolutions, please sign the poll card and hand this to the Link representative at the end of the meeting. Please note that there is no need for you to complete a poll card if you've already submitted a proxy vote and you do not wish to change the way you voted. Since we are conducting a poll, the resolutions will not be read out individually. I would now like to propose that all resolutions, as set out in the notice of the meeting, be put to the meeting. The poll is now closed. The poll results will be scrutinised and collated by the company's registrar. The final results of the voting will be published on RNS later today. We will also publish the results on our website as soon as practical. That concludes the business of this annual general meeting, and I declare the meeting closed. Thank you for your continued support of the company, and I look forward to updating shareholders on progress at our interim period and throughout the rest of the year.
Thank you very much for updating attendees today. Could I please ask attendees not to close the session, as you'll now be automatically redirected to provide your feedback in order that the board can better understand your views and expectations. This will only take a few moments to complete, and I'm sure will be greatly valued by the company. On behalf of the board of Brave Bison Group PLC, we'd like to thank you for attending today's annual general meeting, and good morning to you all.